Good evening. RC and Pierre are investigating a fatal single vehicle crash that happened approximately 10 miles west of North Battleford. Now, details are scarce at the moment, but you can expect traffic delays in the area as police investigate. We will update you on any information once it becomes available. Well, it's been a tough past few days for residents in St. Paul. A shootout with police Friday night left one man dead and 3 officers injured. A Catholic priest was also the victim of a homicide that very same night. Now, police are still not directly linking the two at this time. Father Gilbert Desna suffered multiple gunshot wounds to the chest. He was found laying in the doorway of his rectory behind the church. He was a priest at the St. Paul Cathedral.
We don't know if there was any relationship whatsoever, any contact prior to this death between the assailant and Father Desna whatsoever. We can only speculate that Father Desna was responding to a call at the door of people asking for assistance who may be in distress.
As for the suspect, he has been identified as John Carlos Quadros. Now, residents tell Newcap News the 55-year-old owns this health store and lived in the apartment above.
I've known him for 3-4 years. I worked out with him at King Gym a long time ago with his son. I have to be honest with you, I'm not surprised it was him, to be honest with you, just the way he is. If anyone would do it, it'd be him. So.
Autopsies are scheduled for tomorrow on both the homicide victim and the suspect. Meanwhile, 2 of the 3 police officers have been released from hospital. The officer who suffered severe leg injuries in the collision underwent surgery and is recovering in hospital. Now, Friday night's shooting and homicide is the second tragedy that has struck the town in a year and a half. In the fall of 2012, a man drove his van into Reset Junior High School, killing 1 student and severely injuring 2 others. Reset School is just across the street from where Friday night's homicide took place and a few blocks from where the police shooting was.
It's scary. Yeah, it's in your local community at a time of day that it's rush hour, so it is a little bit nerve-wracking.
Lots of gunshots because I was kind of just over the street from it, but he could have killed anybody. There was 2 girls when he shot down here. There was 2 girls in between. He could have killed them.
As for the shooting, RCMP say they were quite rattled from the incident.
This is a horrific crime scene. I was shaken by it to the point where I couldn't properly text a message to get to my commanding officer to let them know what was going on.
In a small community, they are friends, and they're friends to all of us, and I think that's the way it's going to work out. We will do the same that we do to all people. There will be the condolences, the flowers, and we'll be there to help them recuperate for sure.
Officers from other regions have taken over the detachment, so St. Paul members could get some time off. The force's psychologist and chaplain were also on hand. 3 Bonnyville residents are facing drug-related charges following a traffic stop over the weekend. Now, it happened on Saturday. Police pulled over a male driver and observed what appeared to be several bags of marijuana in the vehicle. Now, the driver was arrested and searched and was found to be in possession of more marijuana. 2 search warrants were issued shortly after. Now, RCMP obtained 10 pounds of marijuana, more than $5,000 in cash, and several drug paraphernalia consistent with drug trafficking. 55-year-old Robert Fair, 18-year-old Colin DeBow, and 56-year-old Suzelle Bryce have been charged. All will be appearing in court later this month. Well, it can be tough for local families who have a child with developmental disabilities, especially when it comes to planning for their future. But for more than 50 years, an Alberta organization has been doing its part to help families along the way. And now the Lloydminster chapter of the Alberta Association for Community Living is hosting its 4th annual fundraising breakfast this week.
We help people be involved in regular recreation, just as, for children, just the way any child would be. For families, we host workshops and opportunities for them to come together, meet other families, find tools to help them create good lives for their sons and daughters.
Cathy Laycock of the AACL says donations are vital to the nonprofit organization and that all the money stays in the community to fund local initiatives. Now, over the last 3 years, Laycock says they have raised more than $300,000 and hope to hit the $100,000 mark again this year. But it's not just about the money, as the free breakfast is a chance for individuals and businesses to hear firsthand accounts of the family members who have used their services.
To engage with families more, engage with individuals, and really help them think about and create better lives for their sons and daughters so that they can do just what you and I do, just everyday living.
Now, to register for this breakfast, you can call Cathy at 780-871-4734. The breakfast kicks off at the Stockade Convention Centre on Thursday at 7:30.